Perfect. So we're going to get started for the heart chakra. So if you guys set an intention for heart chakra, so just remembering heart chakra is about matters of the heart, love, loss, forgiveness. So if there is something that you set in the beginning of the week, okay. If there is something that you set at the beginning of the week and you want to carry that on, and you can carry that on. So setting an intention, something that you want to let go of, something that you want to manifest with regards to love, loss, forgiveness. Maybe it's changed. So maybe something shifted after the class on Tuesday or even during the week. It's a full moon tonight. It's the last full moon, super moon of the year, I think they said. So it's super powerful. I've slept for like 12 hours last night. I don't know if you guys have been feeling tired. It's very normal around the moon. And also what the moon does is it draws, energetically withdraws stuff. So you can see shifts around this time. So if something did shift and you want to set a different intention, then go for it. But as long as you set something, anything to do with love, loss, forgiveness, and keep coming back to it throughout the class. All right. So we are going to start the practice today in child's pose. Means wide feet together. Remember just to have your pillows and your blankets and stuff for your yin class. So big pillows, blankets if it's cold where you are. Connecting the head to the ground. And close your eyes. And taking a really nice deep breath in through the nose. And a big sigh out the mouth. And as you close your eyes here, just tuning in with that intention that you've set. So visualizing it with your mind's eye, embodying it, so really focusing on it, and then breathing into it. So taking nice, deep, long, big inhales and exhales. Bringing the breath into the back of the throat, creating that audible, like sounding breath as you inhale and exhale. And just taking this time, this practice is for you. It's to really connect with yourself. So taking this time to connect with yourself. Finishing off a busy day, maybe with work or all of the stuff that's going around. Just this is the time just to be with you and your body and your mind. And use this time to listen to that inner voice. And then using this intention to create something with this practice. So all about the heart chakra. It's green in color. And because tonight is the full moon, well, it was actually this morning, but because today is the full moon, and because we are right in the full moon, in the middle of the full moon, and because we are going to use this class to really blow open and really feed your heart. Feed the heart. Open up the heart. Shoulders are going to open. We're going to stretch the back. And we're going to leave feeling this class. We're going to leave this class feeling just full of love. Nothing else. Completely full of love. Full of love for yourself. Full of love for everybody that's around you. 3 more breaths where you are. And then just remembering this class is about the yin. This is about the feminine experience. It's about really intuitively moving. If you don't feel like doing something, don't do it. Just come into your child's pose where you are. If you have any other variations, go for it. This is really about just you, honoring the energy levels, honoring where you're at today, right now. And then very slowly coming onto all fours. You're spreading your fingers wide, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Then we're going to create this S shape with your spine, moving from side to side. So you're creating like this, yeah, it's like an S shape, and you can get your head involved. Really, it's about the hips and the back and the spine and the wrists. Can you also feel you're getting a nice stretch here with the wrists? And then you're going to come back to center. You're going to inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky, follow the thumb with the eyes. Exhale, we're going to thread it through, but we're just going to float the hand. And then inhale, we reach it up. So we're threading it through all the way to the other side, but we're floating, we're not placing it down. Follow that right hand. Inhale, squeeze belly in and open. Exhale, we close. We're going to go for 2 more. Take the breath into the back of the throat. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And then exhale, bring it down. Let's do the other side. Inhale, reach left arm up. Follow thumb with eyes. Exhale, left hand threads through. Inhale, reach left arm up. Exhale, thread. But 3 more. Take it slow, moving with intention, attention. Squeeze belly in. I think that's 2 more or 1 more, I'm not sure. Go for 2 more. Let's just do 2 more anyways. And then bring that hand down. And let's take 3 cat-cows. So roll the shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, we look up. And then exhale, rounding chin to chest. Inhale, rolling. And exhale, rounding. 1 more. Feel the shoulders here. This is really where we're focusing on opening our shoulders and then slowly coming back to tabletop. Squeeze belly in, right leg comes up. Let's do a straight. Right foot is flexed, nice straight leg, and then we're going to pulse for 10, 9, and just keep going. So that really nice activation of the glute, helpful to protect your hips. Always important to really turn the glutes on and turn the core on for every practice. Okay, now turn right, toes out, and we're going to go side. Straight out. Inhale, exhale. Squeeze belly in. You see me, I'm on my fingertips on the right hand. You can do that because I'm trying to avoid scrunching into my hip too much. So this just gives a bit more space. Let's go for 2 more. 2, and then place the foot down so it's outstretched. Remember this one? Like so. And then we sit back. You could bring your head down if you want to. As you're stretching into the legs. You can bring the toes to face up. That might feel better for you. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then slowly coming up. So now it looks like that. Engage belly. Left hand down. Right arm stretches out. Inhale, we come up. Go for the toes. Other side. Keep moving. Watching the back here. It's really important. So this control is coming from the core. That's where it's coming from. And you're moving with the breath. And then let's slowly come back. So it looks like this. We flick the toe underneath on the left foot. And then we lift up. Right leg comes up. 1-legged dog. So right leg is up. All right, so high onto the tippy toes, bring knee towards the nose. Inhale, shoot the leg up. Right knee to right elbow. Inhale, shoot it up. Right knee to left elbow. Inhale, shoot it up. Right foot to the outside of the right hand. Bring the back knee down. Release the toes. Right hand is going to reach forward, up and back, and then run it along the floor. Big circles. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This is all about the chest and the shoulders, right? Always making sure that that part is what we're nurturing here. Let's go for 1 more. And then we come back. Both hands are on the inside. Taking any variation of lizard that you want. So you can move, you can come low, you can lift the back knee off. But remember, the focus is your back and the chest. Breathe. 2 more breaths. And then we're going to very slowly send the leg back. We're in plank. We're going to stay here as we activate the core. Spread the fingers wide. Spread the shoulder blades wide. Now listen carefully. What we're going to do here is we're going to drop the chest down, squeeze shoulder blades together. Inhale, spread the shoulder blades apart. Drop on the exhale. Inhale, spread. So it's just a very slight, this is all about isolating the movements in the shoulders so that we get more space. Very good for those of you that have tight shoulders. Also intense. Woo. And then let's drop knees, release toes, come all the way down. So remember what we did this week? We've got that T shape with our arms, more like the goalpost. We've got the fingertips on the floor. Let's make the waves. Inhale, we lift up. And then exhale. Come back to your intention. Inhale. Shoulders relaxed. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Let's pause up high. Just take a moment. Enjoy that opening up. And then as you come down, stick the tongue out and go. And push back into a child's pose. And release the air. Come to sit up onto your knees. Make sure you have space. And intertwine fingers behind the back. Hands come down and away. You're opening up the chest. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, let's go one way. Side body. So this is about the side body. Also a nice neck release here. If you drop your head, so you completely drop the head like that, you can really feel it. Oof, very nice. Shoo. I've got very tight shoulders today. Very tight neck. Inhale, come up. Exhale, all the way up. Oof, really, really tight. So if you do feel it in the neck and the shoulders, and this is a good way to release that as we open up into the side. Move so you find your sweet spot. Let's do one more time each side. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then releasing hands in front. Intertwine fingers, push palms up. And over, drop chin to chest. So you're just going to stretch out into the shoulders a little bit. So you might feel it in your shoulders, but this is about that upper neck, that neck coming into the shoulders, into the spine. And then let's release hands to the floor. Come to find your tabletop. Gentle bend in elbows. Left knee, left leg lifts. Nice and straight left foot flex, and let's pulse. So my glutes are quite stiff, I think, because I went for like a 3-hour walk today. So this is really strengthening. I can feel it when I do this. I want to be able to feel this in my left glute. I want to make sure I'm not scrunching my shoulders. Push the shoulder blades away from each other. 3, 2, 1. Turn it out, toes out. Inhale, exhale. What are the shoulder blades doing? Don't scrunch them together. Nice on the core, this one. We've got 3, 2, 1, and then bring it back out. Place it down. Slowly come to sit back. So just dropping back. So it's really nice. If it's too much, you stay high. If you've got the space and it's not hurting your knees, drop down. And if you drop your head, you're going to feel the stretch into the back, into the shoulders. Keep breathing. And then slowly coming up, staying where you are, nice and tall. And we move. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And keep squeezing belly in so that you really release. All right, staying where you are, coming back down. So flick onto the right toes, and then we lift up and stretch out that left leg up. Oof. Quite in a nice, strong way to get up there in your downward dog. And then we move knee to nose, inhale, shift it up. Left knee to left elbow, inhale. Left knee to right elbow, inhale. Left foot to come to the outside of the left hand, lower back knee down, release toes. Look forward, flat back. And then let's move with the arms. So left hand forward, all the way around. Inhale. Follow the thumb of the eyes. Do you feel how nice that feels in your back? Squeeze the belly to protect it. I can feel it coming straight into my chest. Just open and creating that space. Let's go for one more. And then just stay where you are, just to isolate, breathe. Nice way to kind of move here. If you feel nauseous in this practice, it's very normal. Feeling nauseous, especially when working with the heart. And then we're going to send that leg back into plank. Lower down into the forearm plank. And we're going to slowly bring the hips down to the floor. Sphinx. Let's do one more neck release here. Circle with the nose. My neck is very tight today. So this I can really feel. If you do 3 circles one way, make sure you do 3 the other way. Creating that circle with your nose. And then let's push back down our dog. All right, guys. Bend your knees, look in between the hands. You're going to step or jump your feet in between the hands. Inhale, rise up halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, folding deeper. Inhale, we're going to rise up all the way, flat back. Reach the arms up, exhale, hands through the center of the chest, Samastiti. Release the air. Inhale, reach arms up. Follow thumb with the eyes. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding deeper, stepping or jumping back into plank. Take your vinyasa. Watching, moving slowly. Let's take 3 breaths here. Inhale, expand into your front body, side body. Exhale, push those heels down a little further. Inhale, expanding into the shoulders. Exhale, push your bum up a little higher as the chest comes down. Slight arching in the back. Come high onto the tippy toes, bend the knees, take an inhale. As you exhale, step or jump the feet in between the hands. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, folding deeper. Inhale, we rise up all the way, rooting from the ground, pushing the floor away. Exhale, hands through the center of the chest, Samastiti. Inhale, we reach arms up. Exhale, we fold all the way down. Halfway lift. And folding deeper. Stepping or jumping back into plank. Vinyasa. And stretch it out. Breathe. 2 more breaths. All right. Right leg comes up to the sky. Bring the foot towards the bum. Stack the hips. If you feel warm enough and your back feels okay, you have the option of taking your flip dog or your wild thing. Open up. Take the intention, the light to the green center of your heart. Come back. Right leg up. Right knee comes all the way to the left as you open up into your falling star. Maybe you lift the right leg up if you're feeling really strong today. Beautiful. Left foot is flat. And then we come back. Shoot the right leg up. Inhale. Bring the foot in between the hands. We rise up, high lunge. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend at the elbows. Push the air forward. Inhale. And up. Exhale, bend at the elbows. Push the air forward. Inhale and up. Exhale. Warrior 3 as you push the air forward. taking your balance. Now you can always bring your hands at the sides or in the center of the chest. Breathe. 2 more. And then we float it back, warrior 2. Beautiful work, guys, lovely. Relax the shoulders. Go deep into that front knee. And then we reverse. Option to bind that hand behind the back as you reach that right arm back. Breathe. Come out of the neck. If you need to, 2 more breaths. Keep bending into that front knee. And then we're going to inhale, come back to center, intertwine the fingers behind the back, walk the right foot out slightly. Hands come down and away, look up. Exhale, folding forward. So you're reaching those arms up and over. Humble warrior. Feel the nice stretch coming into the shoulders. 1 more breath. And then release the hands to the floor, come onto the toes. Lower the back knee down, release the toes, open the right foot out to the side, you're on the knife's edge side. So you can do a nice big circle and look behind you. So you feel the twist coming from your heart. You can take the back leg if you want to. Open up into that back bend, up to you. Do what feels right for you. Creating that space in your body. Taking the breath to the heart, always to the heart. 1 more. All right, slowly make it back. You're gonna stay low lunge. So we reach arms up, and then we intertwine the fingers behind the back. Hands come down and away. Open up the chest. Open up the heart. Now this is where it's gonna get tricky. We're gonna rise up into high lunge. So flick the toes underneath, and then just lift. Little bit of legs there. Keep the breath going. Now we're going to move into warrior 3. Option to release the hands at the sides if it's too much with the fingers intertwined. So inhale. Exhale, we lean forward, and then we lift. So it's a lot of legs here, guys. Really opening up into that back. Squeeze the belly in. 2 more breaths. When you get to that position. All right, we're going to come to standing, bend that left knee in, so we reach up, 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 up. Beautiful. Release the air out the mouth if you need to. And then we're going to do a little movement. So remember, we're creating the circles. It's all about the hips, but it's also about the belly. So you're going to do, let's say, 3 or 4 going one direction, and then change the direction. Really helps to challenge with the balance. And move the hands if you need to. Okay. Now, left foot behind the right. Plie, little curtsies. So you feel in the legs. Right hand grabs left ankle. Release. You can drop the head now. Really beautiful, guys. And then we come back. So we lift the left leg up. However it looks, doesn't have to look pretty. And then we send it back, coming into that low lunge. Drop the back knee. Take a twist, right hand behind you, left arm in front. Just a gentle twist. Shuffle, adjust yourself as you need to. And then we take the reverse. Right hand on left thigh, left hand comes behind. Breathe. We're releasing what we're holding in our bodies. It's so important to breathe. Now this is that tricky part where we're going to move into Skandasana. So flick the toes, lift the knee, and then you go backwards. As you lower down, left hand down, right arm up. Don't go too low if it hurts the knees. Let's go back. So we lift up, lower back, knee down, rise up, twist, reverse. And then we lift, go back, Skandasana. So you're seeing Skandasana from the back. Left hand is in between, on the inside of the left knee. And we move back. And we lift, twist, reverse. Beautiful. One more skandasana. Lift back knee first. All about strength in the legs. We're doing a lot of legs. And we reach out, follow the film with the eyes. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then we're going to come all the way back to the front, framing that right leg. Swing the right leg all the way up, one-legged dog. You've got one-legged vinyasa, or stay in your normal vinyasa, or stay in downward dog. Big release. Settle your breath for 3 more breaths. We've only got one more side. And then we're going to come down. We're going to rest it out. So we're almost there, guys. Inhale. Left leg comes up. Bending at the knee. Squeeze the belly. If you want more, you've got your flip dog or your wild thing. Float the left foot over. Take the breath into the heart. Take your attention to your heart. Release. Feed that area. Come back. Left hand down, left leg up. Go to falling star on the left side. We reach up. So left foot goes to the right and you reach the right arm up. Come back. Lift that leg up. Come high into the back toes. Bring that left foot forward. We rise up, high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, bend at the elbows. Release the air. Inhale, we push forward and up. Exhale. Inhale, we push forward and up. Exhale. Warrior 3 as we push forward. Maybe keep the hands there, but make sure your back is activated. Breathe. 2 more. 1 more. And we float it back. We're warrior 2. So this is a nice place to reset. You know this pose. Release them to the shoulders. Big sigh out. 2 more. Reverse on the exhale. Maybe you're binding back hand. And then we're going to inhale, slowly come up. Intertwine the fingers behind the hands. Hands come down and away. Walk the left foot out. Inhale, look up. You've got your humble warrior. Folding forward. Taking the intention into opening up that chest, the shoulders. Take 1 more breath here. And then release the hands. Come onto the back toes, lower back knee down. So we're opening up the left foot out. Come onto the outside part of the left foot. Stay where you are, or if you want to take that nice twist, that back bend, reach that left arm behind you, bend the knee, grab the foot. Breathe. Opening up from the chest, shoulder back. Maybe if you've got the foot, you're getting a bit of a quad stretch. 1 more breath. And then slowly coming back. Walk the left foot in. We're going to inhale, reach, whoopsie, arms up to the sky. Exhale, intertwine the fingers behind the back. Hands come down and away. So you open up into the chest. Keep breathing. Always coming back to your intention, to the green part of the heart. Now lift up off the back knee. So a lot of legs there. 2 more breaths here. Maybe bending that back knee slightly. We're going to move into warrior 3, okay? So option to release the hands. Take an inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, lift up. It's really good to release the air and then move on the inhale. We're only going to stay here for 2 more breaths. Doesn't need to look pretty. As long as you feel that left leg is stable-ish. And then we're going to rise up. Inhale, reach arms up. Coming from the belly, coming from that belly. Relax the shoulders. And then we're going to move. So we're going to move. Really moving into the hips here. Use your hands. Let's go for another One more this side, and then we switch. Keep breathing for another couple more. And then we take, the leg comes behind us, curtsy, like that. And we take left hand grabs right wrist. Drop the head. We're gonna come back, slowly set yourself up, lift from here, moving back into your low lunge. Slowly. Beautiful. Okay, just make sure you got nice and set up here. Twist it out, left hand behind you, right arm in front, relax your shoulders. Reverse. Left hand on thigh, right arm reaches back. We then got 2 Skandasana. So lift the knee off. Swivel around, bend right, straighten left, reach left arm up. Come back, lift first, protect the knees. Swivel around, back knee, inhale, left arm behind you, reverse. Lift, so it's like one movement. It all works together. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale. Okay, this Skandasana on this side. Back knee, we got one more. So take the reverse, and then we come back. Skandasana. For 2 breaths. And then we come down, lift up, swivel around, frame the left foot, swing that left foot up and back. One-legged vinyasa, normal vinyasa, no vinyasa. And we push back, child's pose. But knees are together, hands behind you. Nice big sigh out. Whew. So I'm going to give you guys options. So you can either stay where you are if you're feeling more restorative. If anybody wants to practice their dolphin, then you can come up, bring your forearms down, grab the bicep so that the shoulder and elbow are lined up. Hands are out in front of you, lift your bum high, walk your feet towards your face, setting up the shoulders on top of, with your bum on top of your shoulders. Maybe lift one leg, maybe lift the other. So you have that option. Otherwise, you're just going to stay in your child's pose. If you need to take a nice release of the breath, go for that. If you're working on your forearm balance, go for that. And then when you're done with your dolphin and your forearm balance, everybody's meeting in child's pose. I'm going to take this opportunity in this pose to slow down the heart, to cool off the body, to release anything physical that needs to be released now with nice big sighs out the mouth, long and even. We're going to stay here for 5 more breaths. Using this pose as a transition from all of that yang that we just did into the yin part, into that dropping down into that more relaxed, more restorative way. We need to transition. It doesn't just happen. It needs to have a nice transition where we can just collect our thoughts, get that circulation to slow down, Right, so moving now into your heart chakra anahata pose. Now this is, so coming up into all fours, this is the most intense pose for the shoulders. It's super, super, super intense. So walk one hand forward, walk the other hand forward, and then we drop. But do you see my bum is a little bit over my knees? My bum needs to be over my knees. Now forehead down is a little less intense, or if you've got a small pillow. But if you want more, you bring your chin down. And you're going to feel yourself really opening up into the chest and into the shoulders, allowing the heart to be as close to the ground, to the earth as possible. So you're really allowing yourself to connect to the energy of the earth, which is very grounding, and especially during this full moon. This is a full moon in Scorpio, and this is all about emotions. So if anybody's feeling extremely emotional, even more emotional than what you have been feeling, this is because the moon, super moon, is going to be doing that to you. It's going to be affecting your water, and that is very heart chakra orientated. It's a really watery chakra. So when we connect the heart to the earth, it's going to really bring that down. It's going to help us to feel less emotional or less intense emotions. This is really what we try. We want to kind of just calm everything down, calm down those intense emotions so that we can think more clearly, be a little bit more level-headed, and also just not feel so overly emotional. This is a really great pose for that. Can be hard to breathe in this pose, especially if you've got very tight shoulders and especially higher up. So if that is the case, I would just suggest maybe moving a little bit out of it or just monitoring that. So if you feel that you are battling to breathe, just monitor it. Can you find a breathing technique that can help you to move through? I like to focus on counting my breath. That kind of, it means I'm still breathing, but the fact that the breath isn't smooth is not annoying me, because that can kind of annoy me a bit, can kind of get me a bit irritated. And it's really about learning to breathe through that. And then close your eyes if that feels good. We've got 10 more breaths here. Slowly moving forward onto your belly as we come into Sphinx. Just releasing any shoulder tension. Make sure your elbows and shoulders are directly lined up. We're going to bring the right foot towards us and then take a big swoop with right hand, grab right foot out and then down. So you want to go, I like to put the foot into the crevice of my arm and then look forward. This might not be very restorative for you. If that's the case, you can just hold the foot looking forward. If you want, you can also rest. So you can kind of rest this out if you prefer. You want to make it more restorative. You're stretching into the hip. It's up to you. This brings it more into the back bend, of course. So you would then be foregoing the back bend. But you really need to just figure out what feels right for you. As long as it's not hurting your neck and your shoulders, do what feels right. Another way is also to bring the arm, the left arm, so that it runs parallel with the front of the mat, rather than in that Sphinx, because that takes you high. So then you can also bring it a little lower. Also, of course, If you've got a nice pillow, that helps a lot. So that kind of takes it into a slightly more restorative variation. And then you can just close the eyes. Notice as you breathe how this affects your heart, your chest, your upper back, your shoulders. Noticing if the quality of the breath is good, and if that in any way correlates with the quality of your mind. So how is your mind right now? Is it running all over the show? Is it hard to breathe? Do you have shortness of breath? Are you finding it hard to inhale? Does it feel like you could breathe a little bit more? And does that in any way correlate with the quality of your mind? So do you find your mind wandering? And can you change that by just focusing on improving the quality of the breath? By simply breathing in for as long and for as even and for as for as long and for as even as you exhale. So you want to make it both inhale, maybe counting to 5 or 6. Exhale, 5 or 6. Noticing as you start to focus on improving the breath, how the mind starts to quieten, how the mind starts to slow. How you start to drop out of that overthinking or just thinking, thinking into a way more parasympathetic, quiet space. Try to close the eyes so that you don't have anything around you that you can see that will distract you. Breathing in for 6 and out for 6. 5 more breaths. Right, and then very slowly moving over to the other side. So adjusting your hand, bending left leg, big swoop as you come into that gentle back bend, hand down as you stretch into your quad and your hip, setting yourself up nicely for that sweet, sweet stretch. Close your eyes. Breathing in for 6 and out for 6. Taking notice of where exactly it is that you're stretching in this pose. Where do you feel it? Do you feel it in your hip? Do you feel it in your knee? If you do, come out of it a little bit. You don't want that. You don't want to feel it too much in the knee. Just noticing the places in your body that you're feeling this. And then noticing the places in the body that you're breathing, that you feel when you breathe. Does your belly stretch out as you breathe? Does your back open up as you breathe? How is your mind and your breath doing now? Five more breaths. And then slowly coming out of it. You need to side out, side out. We're going to roll over using the pillow, just really just kind of flop it over. The pillow is going to sit from the lower part of the back. So it's going to come into the heart. Bring the soles of the feet together. Arms are at the side. If you don't have a pillow, that's okay. You can just lie on your back. Close your eyes. If you need to take a nice deep inhale and exhale, go for it. And then just noticing now the breaths as you inhale and the belly expands up. So you're breathing really deep into your belly. Maybe now you've used the breath to quieten your mind. So maybe now you just need to start relaxing the breath to allow you to relax deeper. So once you've used the breath, the technique, the counting technique to quieten your mind, and you've got it to a place where you don't need the breath anymore, you can start to release, start to even stop thinking about that, so you can drop even deeper. You're going to take 10 more breaths where you are. And then very slowly rolling over onto your backs. We're gonna just take a minute on each side of a twist. So just finding your most comfortable twists. You could use a pillow in between your legs. That's quite a nice way to like make it really comfortable. Make sure your back is nice and long and tall. Close your eyes. Take a nice sigh if you want. Taking notice of parts of the body on the floor here. Breathing into that space. Just 5 more breaths in this pose. And then really slowly take your time to go to the other side. Twisting it out. Close the eyes. Make sure your spine is long and even. Noticing the parts of the body that are on the floor. Breathe. With every exhale, allow yourself to drop deeper. Not necessarily into the physical of the pose, but into the mental. Into a deeper state of relaxation with every exhale that you take. Five more breaths. And then very slowly coming back into the center. You can come onto your back. You can hug your knees, rocking, anything you want to do right now, just to kind of make your body ready for your relaxation. And then find a comfortable space. So I like to place pillows underneath my knees, just to kind of take any pressure out of my lower back. Blankets, if anybody's feeling like you could use with a blanket. Maybe a nice breath. And then closing your eyes. Coming into our really nice yoga nidra right now. Yoga nidra is going to be all about the heart, all about opening up this heart of ours to really take in all the love and give out all the love that we can. So coming to lie in your comfortable seated position. Oh, no, not comfortable seated. Comfortable Shavasana position. So, like a gingerbread man. Noticing all the parts of the body that are on the floor. Noticing with every exhale how they begin to melt. So you become weightless and shapeless. So they're all melting, they're not there anymore. You're not just your body. As you start to drift deeper and further with every exhale that you take into that deep state of relaxation. Letting go of all of your efforts that you've put in today. Letting go of all of the muscles in your body and in your face. Letting go of your breath. Allowing yourself to become weightless and shapeless as you melt into the floor. Coming to completely relax. And as you're lying there, you feel your heart chakra sitting in the center of your chest. Maybe it's starting to pulsate, maybe it's starting to grow and glow as you breathe into it and starting to shine a light. Now, even though the chakra is green, the light that comes from within is pink, and it starts to expand around the whole body, and it fills you with love and with light. Healing, beautiful, whitey pink light that goes all around you, filling you with love and light. And as it moves up and up, it moves to all of those that are around you, to all of those that are nearby, sending out this white, pinkish, white light of love. And at that moment, you start to imagine, you start to think about your sankalpa, your intention. So our intention as a group is to be happy, to be so very happy, to open up our heart chakra, just pure love, joy, and happiness. But just thinking about your own personal intention. What needs to be done in order to allow for this love to fill you completely. You relax your right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth and fifth. Relax your right hand, your right wrist, your right arm, shoulder. You relax your right waist and hip, your knee and the back of the knee, your right ankle, right foot, big toe on the right, second toe, third toe, fourth and fifth. You relax your whole right side. You relax your whole right side. Relax the thumb on the left, second finger, third finger, fourth and fifth. Relax the left hand, left wrist, left arm, left shoulder, waist, hip, knee and the back of the knee. Relax the left ankle, the left foot, the big toe on the left, second toe, third toe, fourth and 5th. Relax the whole left side. Relax the whole left side. Come to relax the lower back, lower belly, the mid back, the mid belly, upper back, chest. Relax the neck, head and the back of the head. Relax your brow and your chin, your eyes and your tongue. Relax the whole body. Relax the whole body. Relax the whole body. And as you lie there, emanating that pink, white light coming from within, moving without, filling you up, covering you with a blanket of pure love and joy for yourself and for everyone else. I'd like you to imagine your most favorite place in the world. Wherever it might be, your most favorite place in the world, the place, your happy place. I'd like you to imagine that you're sitting in this place. What is it that you can see around you? What is it that you can see around you? What colors? What kind of objects? What are the textures? What is it that surrounds you that you can see with your eyes and with your mind's eye? What is this that brings you so much joy and love and happiness? What is it that you can hear when you are in this space? What are the noises that you can hear? Perhaps it's silence, there's no noise. Maybe you can hear some sort of waves crashing or wind blowing, animals, humans. What is it that you can hear in this happy place, this joyous place, place that brings you bliss? Is there any particular smells that come up? Anything that sparks that joy, that relax, that calm, that bliss in your happy place? What is it that you can smell? What is it that you can touch, feel in this space? Perhaps you're sitting somewhere soft. Maybe you're gliding through water. Maybe you're lying there just like you are. What is it that you can feel and touch? Maybe there's something that you can taste. Clean, fresh air. Maybe it's the saltiness of the ocean. Some kind of food. What is it that brings you so much joy, so much peace, so much love in your happy place? And taking in all of those things, as you feel so filled with love for yourself and for everyone else. And slowly coming back from your happy place, back to another happy place, the place that you're lying right now. A place where you connected with yourself. Start to feel the body parts that are connected to the earth. Start to notice yourself, your shape. Start to make tiny little movements, imagining that white sea pink light in your heart coming back, connecting back to your breath. You can reach your arms overhead and breathe and stretch, and then rolling into a tiny ball on your side. Just spending a few moments here. Breathing as a way of transitioning from lying to seated. Using that breath to help you feel or be more mindful as you move. And then when you're ready, coming into a seated position. Hands are resting in your knee, in your lap, eyes are closed. Take another breath as you transition. And let's just take a couple moments here. Just breathing, enjoying the stillness and that feeling that you have of pure love, joy, maybe a sense of freedom, maybe a sense of connection with yourself and with others. And enjoying your hands together at the center of your chest in a prayer position. Nice breath if you want to. Gratitude for yourself. Gratitude for everyone else. I'd like to thank you for allowing me to guide you today. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Namaste. If you have anything you want to share, please tell me. I feel very relaxed after that, so I hope you guys do too.
Thank you, Shiv. Namaste.
See ya, good nighty.
Love you.
Okay.
How does it work if you want to see the recorded?
I'll send it to you.